2XL, the smartest toy robot in the world. And if you don't believe me, just come a little closer and I will try to prove it to you. In this program, I will do most of the work. All you have to do is to follow my instructions carefully and only press my buttons after I say the word now. Before we begin, I'd like to ask you a question. Is this the first time you have ever operated me? See my yes and no buttons? If this is the first time, press yes. If this is not the first time, press no. Please press yes or no now. You have answered no, and that means you have worked with me before. Come to think of it, you do look a little familiar. Okay, let's get going. Let's warm up with question number 0. For this question, I will give you a choice. If you would like this question to be about people, press A. Birds, press B. Or dinosaurs, press C. Please press A, B, or C now. Which of these is a correct fact about dinosaurs? A. Dinosaurs used to eat people. B. Some dinosaurs were only as big as pigeons and could fly. Or C. Some dinosaurs are alive today. Please answer A, B, or C now. Before I tell you if you are right or wrong, I'd like to sneak in a little joke. What has 2 arms, 10 legs, and 8 eyes? Easy. A man riding a horse carrying 2 chickens. Let me tell you why I gave you that joke. To congratulate you, because you are right. Good work. You are very smart. Now that you are warmed up, I will make questions 1, 2, and 3 about animals and insects. And as a special treat, if you get all 3 questions correct, my memory banks will know it, and I will give you 2 funny jokes as a reward. Here we go. Question number 1. Which is the only animal that cannot jump? A. Rhinoceros. B. Elephant. Or C. Raccoon. Press A, B, or C now. Perhaps Albert Einstein was a relative of yours. You have answered B. Elephant, and you are right. The elephant is the only animal on Earth that cannot jump. Since you did so well with question number 1, I will make question 2 a little harder. Here it comes. Which was the first animal that man put to work for himself? A. Horse. B. Dinosaur. Or C. Reindeer. Please press A, B, or C now. It is amazing to me that your big brain can fit into that head of yours. You are right. Reindeer were the first animals to work for man over 7,000 years ago. Question number 3. True or false? If all the insects in the world died, it would be better for all the people. Please answer true or false now. Your brain deserves a pat on the back. False is correct. You are right. You see, if all the insects died, all the plants would die. And if all the plants died, all the animals would die. And if all the plants and animals died, all the people on Earth would die also. Think about that the next time you swat a fly. Hold on for a moment while I check my memory banks. Do nothing. My memory banks inform me that you got all 3 questions in a row correct. Congratulations. And here are the 2 jokes you have earned. How do you stop a lion from charging? Easy. Take away his credit card. Joke number 2. Why can't robots be afraid? Because they have nerves of steel. You may be interested to know that there are some easier questions programmed into my computer brain and some difficult questions. Because you have answered my first 3 questions correctly, I have automatically chosen the more difficult questions for you. True or false? In the game of baseball, if the ball hits the foul pole on a fly and goes into foul territory, it is a foul ball. Do you think this is true or false? Please answer true or false now. You must be a genius. You have answered false to this hard question, and you are right. You see, the foul pole should be called the fair pole, because if a ball hits it and bounces into foul territory, it's still a home run. Question number 5 is now available from my memory banks to your ears. By the way, why does it get so warm in a baseball park after the game? Because all the fans leave. Getting back to business here. Questions 5, 6, 7, and 8 will also be about sports. For question 5, I'd like to give you a choice. If you would like this question to be about baseball, push A. Bowling, press B. Or football, press C. Please press A, B, or C now. Your push is my command. Here is your bowling question. How many points is a perfect game in bowling? Here are 3 choices. A, 100 points. B, 300 points. Or C, 1,000 points. Please answer A, B, or C now. Even though I got the looks, you got the brains. You have answered B, and you are 100% correct. Question number 6 will be a tough question, so I will give you 2 tries at the answer if you need it. Which is the only major league sport invented in the United States? A, football. B, baseball. Or C, basketball. Please push A, B, or C now. Ooh, I'm sorry, I fell asleep. I must recompute your answer. Do nothing while I recompute. Finally, I can tell you, you are right. Basketball, answer C, is the correct answer. I'll even explain the answer to you, but first, I need an important favor. Very important. Please push the question button now. Thank you. I appreciate people who follow my instructions. You see, in 1891, a gym teacher named James Naismith invented basketball as a non-contact, very gentle game for the girls who are in his gym class. Okay, here's question 7. Speaking of basketball, who was the only man to ever score 100 points in a professional basketball game? Here are only 2 choices. 1, Michael Jordan, or 2, Wilt Chamberlain. Please push 1 or 2 now. Perhaps you should run for president, because you have answered 2, Wilt Chamberlain, and this is right. You may be interested to know that Wilt Chamberlain created that record over 10 years ago, and it still stands today. In addition, at that time, there was no 3-point shot. I now need an important favor. Please push the question button now. Thank you. Now hold on for a moment while I check my memory banks. Do not push any buttons. A quick review of what we have done shows, let's see, question number 1 was about elephants that cannot jump. 4 was about the foul pole, which of course is in fair territory, so it should be called a fair pole. 6 was about basketball. I have it. Question number 8. Listen carefully to this speech. I want to know who is speaking. As a hint, this is a very famous baseball player who was considered the best home run hitter of all time. He began as a pitcher and had the same last name as a candy bar. This was his last public speech before he died of throat cancer many years ago. Listen carefully, because his voice is hard to understand.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You know how bad my voice sounds. Well, it feels just as bad. You know this.
What you are hearing took place in 1947 in Yankee Stadium in front of 80,000 people.
And grew up to know how to play ball. Then you come to the boys you see representing themselves today in your national pastime. The only real game, I think, in the world, baseball.
Here are three choices. Do you think that was A, Joe Musketeer, B, Mickey Snickers, or C, Babe Ruth? Please push A, B, or C now. I am extremely impressed. You are quite right. That was Babe Ruth. By the way, why couldn't the pony talk? Because he was a little horse. For questions 9, 10, 11, and 12, I would like to do something a little complicated. But first, I must turn on my 4-question memory banks. They are on. If you answer all of these next 4 questions right, then I will give you 3 funny jokes. And for this next question, I will let you pick the topic of the question. These are some of the nice things your toy robot can do for you. If you would like this question to be about world records, press 1. Fascinating facts, press 2. Animals, press 3. Or science, press 4. You may touch my cute little buttons now. I thought you'd enjoy a little music. Let me see if I can remember where I'm up to. Oh yes, I have it. You have chosen world records. Here is your question. Approximately how heavy was the fattest man who ever lived? Here are 3 choices. A, over 1,000 pounds. B, 500 pounds. Or C, 200 pounds. Please press A, B, or C now. Psst, you are wrong, but I will give you another chance. Pick another answer now. It is very difficult to impress a robot of my stature, but you have done it. Amazing as it may seem, answer A is the right answer. Good work. Question number 10. There is something in outer space called a black hole. If you had a bucket full of a black hole, how much would it weigh? A, more than 1 car. B, more than 100 cars. Or C, more than all the cars on Earth. Answer A, B, or C now. Very good answer. You are right. 1 bucketful of the substance in a black hole would weigh more than all the automobiles on Earth. Hundreds and hundreds of millions of pounds. Question number 11. True or false? In America before the 19th century, there was no difference between the left and right shoe. Please answer true or false now. True is right. To be exact, before 1850 in America, there was no difference between the right and left shoe. Question number 12. What will a female praying mantis do to the male after they mate? Here are 3 choices. 1. Eat him. 2. Go and cook dinner. Or 3. Go for a swim. Please answer 1, 2, or 3 now. You have pressed one item, and you are right. Good work. This may sound horrible, but it is part of nature. Hold on for a moment while I check my memory banks on questions 9, 10, 11, and 12. Do nothing. My memory banks inform me that you got the answers to questions 9, 10, 11, and 12 all right. Very, very good. And therefore you have earned 3 jokes. Joke number 1. This man goes to a psychiatrist and says, "My wife thinks she's a chicken." The psychiatrist says, "How long has she had this problem?" The man replies, 2 years. The psychiatrist says, "For 2 years your wife thought she was a chicken. Why didn't you do anything about this?" The man said, "Because we needed the eggs." It's one of my favorites. Joke number 2. Why did the teacher wear sunglasses in the classroom? Because the students were so bright. Joke number 3. Do you know why the library is the tallest building in town? Because it has the most stories. Okay, question 13. True or false? In Romania, men had to get a government license and pay for it in order to wear beards. Answer true or false now. Look how brilliant you must be, because you have answered properly. True is right. Not only did men have to pay special taxes and get a special license for beards, but for mustaches as well. For question 14, I will give you a choice. If you would like a question about chickens, press A. A question about insects, press B. You may push my A or B button now. It is very nice to meet a person who is so interested in chickens that they have purposely chosen a chicken question. True or false? A chicken was once tried in a court of law, represented by a lawyer, and convicted and sentenced to death for stealing money. Is this true or false? Please answer now. Perhaps there is a robot in your family tree. You have answered true and you are right. Here's the scoop. The chicken was condemned to death in a court of law in Switzerland in 1471. The chicken was represented by a real lawyer, no duck or turkey, a real person. During this period, many animals, even insects and caterpillars, were tried in a court of law, found guilty and punished. Question 15. A bull will charge when it sees which color? 1 green or 2 red? Answer now. I am not sure if you are right or wrong, because you see, bulls do not see any color. A bull charges when he sees movement. By the way, what do you call a smart duck? Don't know? A wisecracker. Did you think that joke was funny? Push yes if you think it was funny, or no if it was not funny. Please push yes or no now. Well, it's nice to meet a person who appreciates a good robot joke once in a while. I thank you from the bottom of my computer circuits for pushing the yes button. It means a lot. Thank you again for pressing the yes button. Okay, let's get back to business here. For questions 16 and 17, I would like to do something a little different. If you get question 16 right, I'll automatically make question 17 harder. If you get question 16 wrong, I'll automatically make question 17 easier. Here we go, question 16, and it's a toughie. How long do you think it would take you to count to 1 billion if you never slept and never ate, just counted all the time? Here are 4 choices. 1, a month. 2, a year. 3, 40 years. Or 4, 400 years. Please answer 1, 2, 3, or 4 now. I have some very good news and some very bad news. The good news is you are right. You must be a genius of mammoth proportions. Good work. The bad news is here's a more difficult question. Question 17. How far down through the earth must you go before everything is liquid? Here are three choices. A, 1 mile. B, 2 miles. Or C, 20 miles. Please answer A, B, or C now. You haven't pressed your little robot. You got question 16 right. I made 17 super difficult, and you got this right too. 20 miles is the right answer. Congratulations. By the way, where does Friday come before Thursday? That's easy. In the dictionary. I would now like to do something from my Story Maker program. I would like you to help me make up a story. If you would like this story to be about a little girl named Joni, press 1. A little boy named Matthew, press 2. Please push 1 or 2 now. If you want the girl or boy to meet a furry squirrel, press 1. A big bear, press 2. Please press 1 or 2 now. Thank you. That was fun. Now let's listen to the story that you just made up. Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Joni. Joni was taking a walk in the woods near her home one day when suddenly it began to look like a storm was coming. Joni tried to get home real fast, but realized she was lost. Just then, she met a cute little furry squirrel. "Can you help me out of the woods?" asked Joni. "Sure can," said the squirrel, and just then it began to rain and storm. The squirrel started to run for a tree, but yelled back, "Go that way until you see a big oak tree near a waterfall. Turn right, and that's the way out of the woods." Joni started to go the way the squirrel had said, and then, hold everything. I need you to help me end this story. If you would like the story to have a happy ending, press 1. A sad ending, press 2. Press 1 or 2 now. Back to the story. Joni ran and hoped the directions were correct. Suddenly, there it was, the big oak tree near the waterfall. She was so happy. Joni ran to the tree and turned right and made it out of the woods safely and lived happily ever after. Well, I hope you enjoyed that story. After all, if you did not like it, the next time you play this program, change it. Question 18 will be a most common question, and you get the choice. Here are 4 choices. If you would prefer a question about the most common name in the world, press 1. The most common musical instrument in America, press 2. The most common word used in the English language, press 3. And the most common shortage in the world, press 4. Press 1, 2, 3, or 4 now. Which is the most common musical instrument in the United States? 1, guitar. 2, flute. 3, piano, or 4, trumpet. Please push one of my 4 buttons now. I have some very bad news. You are wrong, and I am not programmed to give you the right answer. Questions 19 through 22 are from my memory banks called Monsters, Myths, and Dinosaurs. Do not be scared. I will protect you. Just come a little closer. Let's get going. Question 19. What is the name of the area in the Atlantic Ocean where many ships have sunk, planes have crashed, and people have been lost? Here are 3 choices. A, Newark, New Jersey. B, Hawaii. Or C, the Devil's Triangle. Answer A, B, or C now. All the the monsters of the ocean would be proud of you. You are right. Good work. I am impressed. Excuse me. I thought I'd sneak in a little joke here. What is the name of the kissing flower? Tulips. Let's get back to business here. Question 20. Dracula is one of the most feared monsters on Earth. Each night, he rises from the dead, leaves his grave, and can turn into a bat and fly at any time. He finds living people and then bites them to suck out their blood. Where does Dracula bite his victims? Here are 4 choices. 1, the neck. 2, top of the head. 3, on the hand. Or 4, at the end of their fingers. Please answer 1, 2, 3, or 4 now. I bet Dracula would be afraid of you. You are right. Dracula bites his victims on the neck. For your information, I have an actual interview with Count Dracula in my memory banks. If you would like to hear it, just wait. If you would not like to hear it, then press button 2 now. Here is the interview that you requested. Do not be scared. We will now go back into time to interview Count Dracula. Do not press my buttons. Just listen.
Come a little closer, baby, hold me tight. Let me kiss your neck until I start to bite.
Excuse me, Mr. Dracula.
Who's that?
I am 2XL, a robot that can talk to you.
Come into my career. Come a little closer to Excel. I'd like to smell your neck.
What happened?
I broke my tooth.
Of course you broke your tooth. I am a robot, not a person. No blood inside me. Just oil. Just oil.
Yeah.
Now behave. I want to ask you some questions on behalf of my partner at home.
Oh, really? I presume your partner is a war. Red confused with a nice dog.
Now don't get any ideas. Partner at home, back up. Now be good, Mr. Dracula. I want to ask you some questions. Why are you considered so scary?
Even though I am dead, I can leave my grave at night and search for jewels that are living. I bite their necks and suck out their blood. I can turn into a bat and fly. I have no shadow and I have no reflection in a mirror.
Wow, is there anything that can scare you?
Yes, I am scared to life of roses and garlic. All vampires are.
Why garlic?
Well, I don't want bad breath.
Can you really turn into a bat?
I can turn into a bat, fly through the clouds, and strike at anyone I choose.
Wow, Mr. Dracula, let me ask you this question. What is a vampire's favorite boat?
What is a vampire's favorite boat? I give up.
A blood vessel.
You're here to excel.
Well, thank you for the compliment. It's now time for me to go. Thanks for talking to me and my partner at home, Mr. Dracula.
Thank you to excel. And take care of yourself in the dark.
It's now time for us to travel to the present. Hold on to yourself. I guess Mr. Dracula is still singing. Hold on to yourself very tightly. Here we are, back safe and sound. I hope you enjoyed that interview with the famous Count Dracula. I have decided to skip questions 21, 22, and 23. I can do that, you know. I am a robot. I will give them to you at some other time. Question number 24 is now out of my computer brain and ready for you. In the city of San Francisco, do you think it's against the law to walk an elephant on the street without a leash? Please answer yes or no now. You have answered yes, and you are right. It is against the law to walk an elephant on the street in San Francisco unless it's on a leash, and then it's okay. I would now like to know if you are a girl or a boy. If you are a girl, press A. If you are a boy, press B. Press A or B now. Thank you. I appreciate humans that follow my instructions. I really do. In either case, I now know you're a girl. Here is a special question for girls. True or false? It used to be fashionable for women to shave off their eyebrows. Please answer true or false now. You must be a girl genius. You are right. Women shaving their eyebrows was fashionable in Italy about 500 years ago. This was when the Mona Lisa, the famous $100 million painting by Leonardo da Vinci, was made. And you may notice the Mona Lisa has no eyebrows. I now need a favor. Push the question button now. Thank you for following instructions. By the way, what did the boy candle say to the girl candle? Are you going out tonight? Let's get back to business here. For question 26, I will be nice enough to give you a choice. If you would prefer a question from the Wizard of Oz, press A. Crickets, press B. Or living creatures, press C. Press A, B, or C now. What is the name of Dorothy's dog in the Wizard of Oz? A. Spot, B. Toto, or C. Lassie. Please push A, B, or C now. Kiss your little pointer finger because it pushed button B, and B happens to be correct. Please push the question button now. Question number 27. True or false? People cannot sneeze with their eyes open. Please answer true or false now. You are right. People cannot sneeze with their eyes open. Good button pushing. Well, little girl, I am getting tired now, so it's time for me to go. I hope you enjoyed operating me as much as I enjoyed working with you. Remember, the next time you play this program, if you choose different buttons, I may give you different responses, different questions, different answers, and maybe even different jokes. In addition to this program, I have programs about the world of animals, sports, world records, fascinating facts, monsters, myths, and dinosaurs, story maker programs, voyage to outer space, a program where you can talk to famous folks from history, special programs for preschool children, plus more. Well, it's time for me to go. I thank you, and please rewind my tape. Uh-oh, you have not followed my instructions. Either rewind this tape or turn me off now. I am still on. Please turn me off